Hi guys, and welcome back to our DCUO Let's Play for the PS3, soon to be the PS4. I am Ninja Misty, and today I am on my own because I am going to give you guys a little glimpse into the Tier 5 challenge mode. Doesn't that sound exciting? We're going to open our On DD tab. You're going to go down under One Player. Ninja Andrew is going to show you guys the Test Subject challenge mode, which has you playing as Bizarro, and I am going to show you the Hunt, which you get to play as the Huntress. So let's get started. It's gonna load us in, and then I think future Batman's gonna tell us all kinds of secret information. Hopefully. Okay, so you see this area should look very familiar to you.
Remember, this is a simulation.
Okay,
so
Batman
reenact this moment as you see fit.
Basically, you're going to a simulator. It's going to change you into the Huntress. So you are not going to have access to any of your powers, your weapons. You are the Huntress. And so they give you a sparring target that you can practice on. You can see she has martial arts, but you can also press R2 triangle. There we go. If you want to switch it up. If you feel like just practicing your combos out here, this is the spot that you can do it and not have to worry. So you guys can see there that my orange bar is starting to build up. You can see that she does not have supercharge. It's going to be like if you've played the Huntress in Legends, then this should feel very familiar to you. So I am going to switch back to martial arts for the moment and go ahead and enter the simulator.
Almost through the bars.
Do you really think the Huntress is gonna break in here?
I hope she does. Get some revenge for the guy she whacked.
I must find a way to Santo without raising any alarms.
Okay, you can see in the right lower corner, it's telling you two things. It's telling you right now that the mobster status is unaware. You want to keep them as unaware as possible of you. They can sound an alarm, which will call in a whole big heaping bunch of trouble. So we're going to try to avoid that. And then you can see the little bullet point below that is telling us to hack the door console. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to go over here and we're going to take care of some of these mobsters.
This is where you run!
You can see, okay, the spotter. Did you see the little gear countdown clock appear above his head? If you see him doing that, you just want to make sure that you go ahead and take him out because he will call in reinforcements and we don't need any trouble. So, yeah, see, there he goes again. Okay. So now you can see over to my left, those mobsters, for whatever reason, like I'm beating down on a bunch of people like 3 feet from me and you don't hear it, okay. But they didn't hear it. So we're going to head right over here and we're going to hack this console. Now heads up, as we start doing this, there's going to be your first kind of little mini boss that's going to come up behind you. So what I like to do, I go ahead and throw the barrel and then start activating on the gear. That way my orange bar is building up and that makes my attacks more powerful.
You're gonna regret breaking into my warehouse.
Okay, we're gonna regret it. I bet we are, little Vinny. Now what you want to watch out for here with him, he's going to call for reinforcements to come sound the alarm. You just want to take those guys out.
Pull the alarm.
Okay, see, he's doing it right now. So what you want to do is, oops, oh dang it. You want to concentrate on this guy. I always throw the little stun, take care of him, and then back to Vinny. And the good thing, well, hopefully, you'll get drops for your roll in here. What I've found is it drops a whole lot of everyone else's gear sometimes, except what I'm actually looking for. Okay, we've got another spotter here, so I am going to stun him and take care of that, and then I'm going to get back to little Vinny. Oh, where are you, little Vinny? Let's take care of you because you're getting on my nerves, brother. Okay. Okay, see, I got something there called a Berserk Jester Mask. That may be for DPS, we'll see. Now it's telling me, fortunately the mobsters are still unaware, and I have to search the warehouse for console passwords. Just be careful, because you can grab their attention if you get too close, but it's really no big deal. You just beat down on them and no worries. So you're kind of looking for clues here. You can see there are 4 locations. We've looked in 2. Here is the 3rd. Okay, so we're gonna have to go over here. Okay, and that gives us the password to go back to the console. So we're just gonna leave those guys there because they're not gonna bother us. Okay. We're gonna head up here. Now, this part, I've already gotten the feat for doing this, but what you want to do is find a way to short out the alarm or take out the mobsters without them being aware of you. And you will get a feat for doing that. It's pretty easy. They walk in patterns and you just want to avoid that. See if I can sneak out here and do it without them seeing me. Oops. The only thing about acrobatics is if you have it clicked where you're kind of running in your super speed, you will climb up the wall when you don't want to. Okay, so you can see there's 2 panels here. You see the guy patrolling there, and we can see there is a guy literally right there around this post. So we just kind of want to sneak. Take care of that, and then you get the cutscene.
We got a cape in the warehouse. The alarm's not working. I need some help over here.
Now, like I said, I already have the feat for that, but you would have gotten a feat there if that's the first time you're doing it. So
I suggest you tell me the password.
I don't get paid enough for this. The password is Van Gogh.
I'll always go ahead and just take this guy out in case that has anything to do with how many guys are down in the next little area. I don't know if it does. While we're in here, also go over behind this crate, and there is a blue token.
Ever been to Sicily, Vic? That's where my uncle sent me after my family was murdered. They were killed by order of a hit.
I'm not sure
by the dawn of the Casamento family.
Let me go back and just make sure if there are any. I'm gonna get that barrel to take with me too. You can see that barrel respawned. Just make sure there are no tokens over here anywhere. Yes, there is. I had a sneaking suspicion.
Vic, you know Batman is probably monitoring every conversation I have, right? Of course you do, Mr. Conspiracy. Why do you have so many
Okay,
questions
so we're gonna
about
grab
me
this orange
anyway?
barrel. Sometimes it's there, and sometimes for whatever reason it's not. So fortunately, this time it was there for us. Okay. Now, this next area is Johnny Blowtorch. I hate Johnny Blowtorch. I don't like him at all. He's not a nice fellow. Before you jump down, you can see this is the same area. It should be familiar to you for the Riddler mission. So you're gonna walk in, turn to your left, and pick up the third blue
For
token.
many nights I couldn't sleep.
I'm gonna
I
grab
saw
my
them in
orange
my
barrel.
dreams,
As soon as I
heard
jump
them
down to the bottom of this,
scream.
it's gonna trigger the
It
boss fight, and
consumed
I
me
am going to
and
put
made
this
me
barrel
vow
on
for
myself,
revenge.
and then we're gonna
Since
start fighting Johnny.
I learned how to take my vengeance.
Now you want to be careful with him, because if he happens to get a stun off on you, what he will do is he'll go over and he'll activate a console that basically has a bunch of fire jets that come up out of the floor, and it can definitely do some damage to you. Oh, and dang it, Johnny Blowtorch. Okay, so we're gonna try to stun him and get him. Oh, I hate cheap moves.
Take that!
Just watch your power level. There is an orange barrel. You can see that back behind him if we need it. We also have our cola. But see, he's got a taser pull that he will use to stun you. I'm gonna go ahead and take my cola just so I have enough power.
This isn't over!
Sometimes what I found, you know the guy upstairs that I killed? Sometimes I found that if you let him go, when you jump down here, there'll be another guy down here with Johnny Blowtorch. And it's just something else you have to worry about while somebody's, you know, trying to beat your face in. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take care of these two guys really quick.
The hunt is on.
Get this guy out of my way. He's a little tougher than the guy we just, the first little guy in this hallway. He'll start
You kids need a lesson.
beating down on you with a bat. Look at that.
Ow!
Ah, dang it.
Ow!
Oh my gosh. Come on, dude. Stop blocking. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and open the door. This door to our left is where the boss fight is. So I'm going to run up here and grab the barrel that we had in the room with Johnny Blowtorch. And I'm going to take that in for this final fight. Now, before we go in here, I'll say one thing. It's Casamento, who is your father, who you're actually confronting. And it gives you a choice at the end. You can choose to attack him and fight him, or you can choose to fight one of his goons. One of his goons is going to be one of the iconic villains. You can come up against Bane, Scarecrow, Hush, or Killer Croc. In my opinion, Bane's probably the biggest pain in the butt. He starts going all like venom rage on you, and they're venom canisters that you can activate on. It kind of stuns him. Scarecrow is fairly easy. He will kind of stun you with the fear gas and then enchant these statues that are in here that come and start fighting you as well. Blocking through that is a really good strategy. Hush was fairly easy, and Killer Croc was fairly easy in my opinion. What I'll try to do maybe down the line is record the endings of those and kind of put those up there for you guys to see, because through this run that I'm filming right now, I'm just going to show you Casamento. So there is a feat for fighting everybody. Once you have made it through all the iconics and Casamento, there's a feat for doing that. So it's worth your time, you know, when you come in. You never know who you're going to get, but you guys know you're going to roll the dice. You're going to get them all eventually. So just so you know, heads up for that. So let's go in and get this party started.
Santo Casamento, the dawn of the Casamento family. Explain to me why the FBI has a photo of you with my mother. If you even think about raising an alarm, I'll shoot you where you stand.
The Huntress. How nice of you to visit. And to answer your question, your mother, Maria, and I were, very close.
Liar. You made the order to kill my family. Why? Why didn't they kill me too?
That was my mistake. You are my mistake. I meant to spare Maria. So, what are you gonna do now, huh? What are you gonna do, murder me? Your father?
Yes,
Trying to take me
we
down
are,
was your
because you're
mistake. The last
just
one
not a
you'll
nice
ever
person. I was
make.
going to say something else, but I'll be nice. And see, you can, excuse me, block and stun him, and likewise, he will block and stun you.
You got nerve.
So just keep beating down on him. Sometimes he'll come over here, woo, to his weapons cabinet and like upgrade his attacks. You just want to watch out
This
for
little
that.
toy should do the trick.
He will switch his weapons up on you, so just heads up for that. And I'll show you in just a second. There is a barrel back here that we can get. Oh. I hate when you're in the middle of attack and you want to block, you want to break out of it, but you can't.
Shut up.
So we're gonna block, break him. I'm gonna go ahead and take this cola because he looks like he's wanting to up his game over here. So
You kids need a lesson.
you can see it's just really kind of wearing him down. You can see my health is starting to get low, so I am going to run over here in this
little
barrel.
toy should
He
do
is
the trick.
upgrading his attack, his arsenal. I'm just going to stand over here and block for a second. He's going to come over here and cause trouble for me, so let's see if we can do away with him in a timely fashion, even though he's spraying a bunch of riot foam on us.
Is on.
Oh, come on. And there you go. Easy peasy. So what you want to do before you go out of here, if this is your first round, you're going to come over here in the corner, grab this last blue token.
Batman took me in and
That
trained
is going
me
to complete your
for a
blue
while.
collection.
He tried to change me, but it couldn't be helped.
We'll go back
He said I was too
to
violent,
my
too
lair and take a
reckless.
look at what we
I
got.
said
You can
he was
see,
too
I think you
soft.
probably saw it pop
If
up.
you
You do
want
get one, count 'em, one big mark of reality for doing this. But hey, I guess one mark of reality is better than nothing. And you do have a chance at getting some of the level 80 plus gear. So let's take a look here at what we got. Okay, so the Berserk Jester's Mask, that was a DPS mask. You can see it's a 81 item level. The second thing that we got was the Stinging Hexapoda Wings, which is a DPS back. That's also level 81. And then we got a tank back, thanks, TC. And that's a level 82. You can get all the way up to level 83 items. I'll go over here to my weapon, which is an 83 item level, and I got that out of, I can't remember if I got it out of the Huntress or maybe out of Bizarro. And so you can get anywhere from 81 to 83 level items out of there. So it's definitely worth coming and doing your challenges daily and just building up your reserve of marks of reality so you can go and start getting your super fancy gear and working towards your extra super fancy gear, which is what I'm looking forward to. So hopefully that gives you guys a good idea of what these challenge modes are like. I call them the iconic challenge modes. I think they're really cool. I'd like to see more of those in the future. Like I said, hopefully this helped you guys at least to have an idea of what's coming for you and how to get the feats and where the collections are. As always, we appreciate you guys watching our videos. Like, subscribe, comments, questions. You know where to find us on Dork Ninja Gaming. And stay tuned because we have more epic adventures coming for ya. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.